there is a shift. One in gender dynamics. That's one. Two, there's also a shift as what a man is supposed to be in society. Like for the longest time, man was supposed to be a provider and protector. Now women provide. And also we live in certain parts of the world in a much safer society where men don't need to be protectors. Women are in the army, women are in the Navy, women are in the all these other military factions.
But not more than men.
But they still in there. So it's like back in the day it was just men.
Okay.
Women are in the police force. Why? Because technology allows almost anybody to be in a lot of, you don't have to be this fit, masculine, muscular man to be in these things, because most of the jobs that you have in a lot of these what was deemed as only protection manly jobs could be done by women now. The same thing, and
basically just better equality, basically in some factors.
Not just better equality, just that there's a shift in what it means to be a man. At one time, a man did these things. Now, anybody could do those things. So what does it mean to be a man if anybody could be those things, right? And so now people are like, well, what does it mean to be a man? Like 20, 30 years ago, nobody had this discussion. People knew what they were supposed to do. You're supposed to get a good job, get a wife, raise your family, make sure your family's great, and that was it. Now, man needs to worry about how to be emotional now, because that's
in.
It's not just in. If a woman doesn't need you to provide for them, what do you provide in a relationship? Can't just provide money. She don't need that no more. So you need to provide. Also, how can I communicate with you? How can I support you emotionally? How can I support you? How can I be vulnerable so you can support me? Like, what is there? There needs to be a deeper level of deeper level of intimacy than just me provide for you and you clean my house. So there's just this whole limbo for a lot of men, and a lot of men are trying to define what masculinity is, because no longer can you just be born into this world and know what it means.
Is that why at this stage you don't know, and I don't really know or can't pinpoint what masculinity means to us specifically?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing in almost everything. What does it mean to be a woman? We got people saying you could be born biologically as a man, but you could shift, you could change, transform into a woman. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but you could transition into a woman. Now that's part about being a woman. A lot of people saying a woman doesn't need to be submissive and staying at home. She could be powerful and a leader, and so that's now another definition of being a woman. Another definition of being a woman is somebody who is submissive, who is staying at home. So you have all these different definitions, and nobody really knows which definition to leech on. There's too many options. It's the paradox of choice.